Hi everyone, this is Andrew Gotron, Director of Customer Success here at Autocene. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can begin to streamline and automate your vendor onboarding process so that you can fill in information in other tertiary systems like SAP. So the first thing that we want to do is we actually want to start filling out a vendor onboard. So I'm going to go over to my applications here. I'm already logged in under my account, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search out our new vendor creation application. I'm going to start that application. And what it's going to do is it's going to launch the app. And of course, these apps are available through our web application that you see here. And it's going to display our interface where we can start selecting the application's different data points and different input controls. So I'm going to enter in the vendor who I want to onboard. So let's say that our vendor is myself today. So I'm entering in, of course, my full name, the email who I want to actually send this off to. So this would be your regular vendor that you're looking to onboard. You would utilize their primary point of contact. And of course, all these fields here, they're interchangeable in configuration. So for company XYZ here, this is the kind of information that they're looking to collect to onboard. So we're just filling in our street address. Let's say it's Calgary, Alberta. And we'll fill in the account group here and our company code and our purchasing organization and our goods and services. So we're looking for some services from myself. Now we're onboarding myself as a vendor into our system. Of course, all the drop downs here, they're pulling information from external sources. So this could be your SQL or Oracle databases. This could be services that you already have in place for other kind of third-party systems. So I'm going to hit submit here. And a couple things are going to happen on the submit here. The submit is going to take this information and it's going to store it natively to your Autocene environment. That means that we're collecting the information. The second part here is that it's going to send off to our vendor. What the vendor is going to receive is actually a message on kind of their actions to take place here. Now our vendor is myself, so you can see that our actions tab has gone up by 1. However, your vendor does not need an Autocene account on your environment to allow this to take place. You can have public-facing people take part in your applications, take part in kind of adding information or interacting with them. You can see that I've received an email here. I'm just going to open this up. You can see that company XYZ is asking for your information to complete your vendor onboarding. Please click here to take action. So you can see that, hey, our company is requiring me to kind of complete an onboard here. It's showing me a snippet of the interface. Of course, these snippets can be anything that you want them to be inside your message. So I'm the vendor now. I'm in the position of the vendor. Well, I can click here to take action. And what that's going to do is that's going to take me directly to my onboarding sheet here. So I can actually open up the vendor onboard here through an action. And by opening that up, it's going to take me to an expanded page. And what I can begin doing is filling out the relevant information here. Now, there's a lot of information that we're looking to collect from the vendor: banking information, payment information, tax documentation, so on and so forth. We've already filled out the top chunk for them. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over to our other vendor application that we've already filled out, just to save some time. So you can see I've filled out the relevant information that we're looking to collect from these guys. So the vendor's going to hit submit. And what submitting is going to do yet again is we're collecting all that information. We're collecting metadata that's represented in the application from an external party who's not a part of our organization. And we can also collect any kind of attachments that the vendor attaches along with this. This could be additional banking information, kind of like a draft statement or something along those lines. So you can require kind of those third-party people to attach certain things, to enter in certain information that's relevant to what you're looking to accomplish. In this case, it's that vendor onboarding. So you can see here, again, we've submitted that information through. I just basically sent it back to myself. So you, who's initiated this process, are going to see information like this. You can see that this has come in for me to look at. I can see what the vendor entered in. Of course, the subject line you can change on the go here. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come over to my actions. I'm going to click here to take action. And clicking here to take action is going to show me what the vendor has input. I can see all the relevant information that they've input on their account here. Now there's a couple actions that I can take here. There's approve, reject vendor, request changes. I want to approve the vendor here, so I'm going to select that. And approving is going to open up another kind of box here and add on to the information that we've already collected from that vendor. So I'm signing off, so I can say I approve this vendor. And of course, the person at this stage could be the initiator, somebody who's initiated this vendor onboarding, or it could be a supervisor to that person, kind of supplying the signing authority. Of course, there's various ways that you can do signing within Autocene. You could do kind of a electronic wet signature like DocuSign or another kind of signature program. Or you can interact with kind of digital certificates as well. So I'm going to say I approve this vendor. We have all the information collected from the initiator and the vendor itself. And when I hit submit in the Autocene system, it's going to close out the application. Autocene Passport is going to pick up this information and actually move it to SAP and automatically file that onboard into the SAP system. Of course, it doesn't have to be SAP, but it could be your favorite kind of vendor management system or your kind of favorite business process management system. It's totally up to you in configuring your Autocene applications to work. I want to thank you for viewing our short video today to show you how you can begin to streamline and automate your vendor onboarding process with Autocene.